Can I ask about Nadine Gordimer, what she might have meant to
Well,
writers of your
she
generation?
was very crucial voice in the anti-apartheid fight, and we forget that apartheid didn't come in until just after the Second World War was over.
Right, yeah, you stressed that. She was young.
Yeah.
She was an adult.
She was a young adult. She didn't grow up in it, so
Yeah.
she would have remembered something somewhat different.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was one tough little cookie.
Yeah, she's a fearless woman.
And very active in PEN International. And also just a couple of really key novels and then key interventions.
And do you think of legacy issues? Like
No.
how your writing should be read?
No.
Or, you know?
No.
Do you write for
I
writing?
reviewed July's People when it came out.
July.
I reviewed it for
Right.
the Chicago Sun-Times, as it turns out.
Oh.
And I end my review by saying that this novel should gain for her the audience that she deserves. So she did not have a big audience then
Right.
in North America. She had an audience in England.
Yeah.
By the time she wrote July's People, she was already 58.
Oh.
So people like that, you think, well, they've always been there, they've always been famous, etc., but usually it's not true.
One thing that struck me right away reading these is it's safe to say you're an adherent of the Betty Davis school, old age is not for sissies. I mean, this is a lot about the perils and pains of getting on.
Consider the alternatives.
Yes, but it's not for whinging about.
No, I don't think so. Actually, it's probably better than being 21, which is also not for sissies.
That's right, and a lot of whinging goes on in it too. Listening to my daughter, who's
Moping.
20.
Yes, moping goes on. So I don't think old people spend a lot of time moping.
No.
No.
Now the link tales at the beginning, not to get all biographical about this, but they seem to be about exactly your age, the characters, the ones who are
And
still
why not?
alive.
Yeah, actually, they're a bit younger.
A bit? Okay.
Yes.
You weren't hanging around the riverboat
No.
much? So the men in those link stories do not seem to exhibit much of what you might call a growth curve. They seem to be as dense at
Oh, I don't
70
know.
odd as they
I don't
were
think
at
so.
21.
Well, I think Gavin
who
has
are
become
alive.
much worse.
Yes.
But he's having a good time.
Right, he is degenerating properly, but they are also dying. As you mentioned, Wilma's counting up the old folks home. It is 3-1 on her sex.
Well, what is dying anyway? It's just another form of living until you're actually dead.
When you're dead, it's not a trouble.
Everybody's dying,
troublesome. Yes.
slowly or
Okay.
quickly.
Okay.
Or conversely, everybody's living.